All right, so today we're with the CEO and founder, Cheryl Snapp Conner of Snapp Conner PR. And today she is launching a program called Content University. And what can other entrepreneurs and marketers learn from this? How do they benefit, and how can they also find out about it and take this course?
Interestingly, every executive can benefit these days from being a writer. And we even find some executives going rogue.
Okay.
Vice presidents of sales who are finding out that if they publish things, it engages people, so they do it. That happened to a company here in Utah, and then they went public, and the global VP of communications walked in, found this out, realized a couple of things. One, that they have SEC requirements,
Okay.
so they couldn't just go rogue anymore. And of course, they want to have a uniform brand, and they don't want these valuable salespeople to have to be reinventing every wheel. So that challenge for her turned out to be more employee advocacy, if you've heard that term. Really giving your employees the opportunity or even the assignment to share material and making certain that they do it within guidelines. But Content University is a course we developed at the prompting of some of our better clients or our bigger clients who knew that they needed to have better ability to tell their story well, mostly in writing, but also for presentations and video. So we developed the course, and it was developed primarily by Tom Post. He's the editor from Forbes that I wrote for 4.5 years. Also has background with Fortune, Newsweek, Success Magazine, ABC World News Tonight. So he is a dyed-in-the-wool, award-winning journalist, and developed this because he has seen so much material over the years. We both wanted to create a way for companies to be more effective by learning to tell their own stories in a way that's interesting, that would compel people. A lot of material is dry as dirt or self-promotional.
Okay.
Or both.
How do you balance the self-promotional? Obviously, you want to sell. You've got one agenda. You probably wouldn't be doing it if it weren't for that.
Honestly, you don't want to sell overtly. But for example, if you sold bicycles,
Okay.
you could write an article on something you are expert at that other people would love to know about. How do I choose a good helmet?
Okay.
Or what features would be good? Or a plumber one time, he decided to develop an article about these are 10 favorite shower heads. We're going to rank them.
Okay.
People are dying to know that kind of thing. Then they look to you as an expert source. And when they need service, either in your EndNote or your bio, it tells what you're expert at and how people can go further with you. That's how gentle you should be.
Okay.
In fact, I've seen people who would be otherwise maybe not even bad writers, but they'll go out on LinkedIn and do a post that says, this is a business problem, and they set it up for a paragraph about why it's such a problem, and the rest of the supposed article is them talking about, you can hire me as a consultant, I can solve this for you. The only people who look at those columns are the couple of friends the guy puts them out to and says, I wrote something, could you like it? Could you read it? That's all the attention it'll get, because it is basically just a pitch.
Okay. That's a really tough balance about how to sell and provide value and not promoting too much.
Well, if it's for an industry publication, they'll make that balance easy because they'll just
Not allow
disavow you. They will not allow it.
Okay.
So if you are writing for an industry publication, that will hone your skills.
Okay.
But even if you're writing for yourself, even if nobody is policing you, you'll be more effective if you just think about your readers first. What's interesting to them? And everybody has some elements of expertise
Okay.
that would help others.
Now, how do they find out about this course, and how do they take it? Is it paid? Is it free?
Content University, if people subscribe to our Snappington Post newsletter, that's free.
Okay.
And we
we
do
can put a
give a
link
lot of
below.
tutorial. Yes, we can.
Okay.
So there's that, or even just read my Forbes columns out
Okay.
on Forbes.com. They can subscribe to those, and there is a lot of tutorial material in there. But if you'd like to go further and take the course, if you are an enterprise company, make arrangements with us. We'll come on site and train maybe 12, 15 people at once. If you'd like, we do periodic workshops, 3-hour brown bag workshops, and you can take the course that way. Or we're just in the process of launching our material as an email course.
Okay.
So you'd have a short lesson delivered to you once a week.
Okay.
You get through those, and it's easy. It's really pain-free. And at the completion, you would have your first publish-worthy piece that we would help you publish if needed.
Awesome. So basically, to summarize, to learn about Content University, they could either, one, if they don't want to pay for the free part, they could follow you on Forbes or the Snapp Conner, blog. And then if they want to go further, then we'll provide a link below, which will show them how to take this course.
Right. And all of our newsletters and our website give you information about how to get on board as well.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, thanks so much about sharing out how to manage a brand and how not to oversell and provide the right amount of,
Right.
benefit. And perfect. Well, so we will focus again on another interview with you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.